Hello students, in this video session we shall continue with decimal numbers. In previous session, if you recall, we started introduction of decimal numbers, and in this session also we are going to discuss about decimal numbers. So this session is for class 7th D form, and the subject is mathematics. And before this decimal number, we have already covered fractions. So let us take an example to understand the relation between fraction, decimal, and let us try to get the idea of decimal number. Let me take an example of suppose this is one circle, and you can suppose that this is a circular cake also, and this is another cake, and let us assume that these two are identical, and then another identical cake, and but let us suppose that a person has eaten this cake, and only half of this cake. So I am putting this way, means how many cakes? 1, 2, and only half. So dear students, in mathematics we deal with numbers. You can say mathematics is the language of numbers, and it helps us to communicate in a concise manner, communicate easily, and this strengthens our communication. So we are able to talk about numbers in different ways, and so in this case, suppose someone has eaten this cake and half of this cake. So how to communicate, how to talk? In English we say that the person has taken 2.5 cake. So remember it, 2.5 cake. Okay, fine. Now in terms of numbers, we say this 2.5, this cake is whole cake, this cake is also whole cake, and 1 and 2, so this is 2. And about fraction, you remember that if one whole thing is there and two equal parts are there, and if one part out of two equal part is considered, one part out of two equal parts, this is known as 1 by 2. So see, 2 1 by 2, this means 2 is whole part and 1 by 2 is less than 1. So this is a proper fraction, and with this one, this is a mixed fraction, we are already aware. So in English, if we say that the person has eaten 2.5 cake, in numbers, by using fractions, we can represent the same thing by 2 1 by 2. This is in form of a mixed fraction, and you know it well that it can be further converted into improper fraction. So how to do that? 2 2 is 4 and 1, 5 by 2, and this is numerator and this is denominator. If numerator is greater than denominator, this means this number is more than 1. Here numerator is less than denominator, so this part is less than 1. See here, this is less than 1 cake, and this is 2 whole number. So this 5 by 2 is a fractional part for this thing. And to represent this in decimal, this is decimal is another area of mathematics, decimal numbers, and any decimal is represented as, let us say this is x, then this is dot and y. This is read as x point y, means there is a dot which is a decimal point, and on left hand side this x represents whole part, and this y represents less than one part, means fractional part. So for this 2, 1 by 2, we can, this is whole part, so we can write 2, then decimal point, and for 1 by 2, we write 2.5. At this stage, don't be puzzled how to write 0.5. I will explain you how to convert fraction into decimal, but at this stage I am explaining you that to express this situation, we have a fractional number and we have a decimal number. So in decimal number there is a decimal point, and on left hand side whole number part is there, and on right hand side that part is there which is fractional part, that is less than 1. So similarly, if we need to represent only these two cakes, so the person has eaten 2 cakes, in English you speak like this, and we can write 2 whole cakes, and these 2 can be written in form of fraction, and this can be written as 2 by 1. So if denominator is 1, this means that this is for the whole number. This 2 by 1 is equivalent to 2. So this is fractional form for these 2 cakes. And how to write it in decimal? In decimal we say that 2 whole number part, and see there is no fractional part. We are not talking about this fractional part, only 2 cakes. So how to represent these 2 cakes? This is 2. That is 2 by 1 in form of fraction, and what will be in form of decimal? This is whole number part, it does not have any fractional part. So decimal, put decimal, because fractional part is 0, so this is 0. So this is 2.0. So this is a decimal number, this is a decimal number. So at this stage I think you have got this idea that any number 4.75, this is a decimal number, and this left hand side is 4, means this is whole number 4, and this is fractional part, means this 0.75 is less than 1. So if there is decimal number 0.235978, what does it mean? Is it less than 1 or greater than 1? Of course it is less than 1, because whole number part is 0 and only fractional part is there. So at this stage I think you have got this idea. We have discussed about the meaning of decimal number. So any decimal number is of this form, and if whole number part is 0, there is no whole number part, then it is written as 0. Only fractional part will be there. So if any whole number is there, this means x is there, x point, if you want to write in form of decimal number, so whole number is there, but if there is no fractional part, then let it be, this is 0. So see, in this decimal, whole number part is there and fractional part is also there. For an example, 2.25. So of this form, this is the decimal number. And what about this? This is 0.52. So in this number, whole number part is nothing, 0, and only fractional part is there. So this decimal number is greater than 1 because whole number part is 2 and then some fractional part. In this case, there is no whole number part, only fractional part. Fractional part means less than 1, just like I explained you half of the cake. So 1/4 of the cake, 1/8 of the cake means this part is always less than 1. And what about this one? This suppose 5.0. So a pure number, this integer whole number 5 can be written as 5.0 and by using decimal. So let us be clear that a decimal number can have any of these three forms. Now let us come to understand this conversion, how to convert a decimal number into fraction or a fraction into a decimal number. So let me take first one, converting fraction into decimal. So we are discussing about how to convert fraction into decimal. We shall divide this point in two parts. First, we shall take up those fractions in which denominators are 10 or multiples of 10, means 10, 100, 1000, like that. So let us say this 5/10. So how to convert this fraction into decimal? See, this numerator is less than denominator. This means we understand, we have done it in fraction, that this is a proper fraction and this represents a figure less than 1 because numerator is less than denominator. So this is less than 1, means whole number part is nothing. So to represent this in decimal point is there, then on left hand side whole number part is there, whole number part is nothing here, and fractional part is there. So this 5/10 is written as 0.5. So let us have some examples first, then the pattern will be clear and then we shall discuss about the rule and you will be clear how to convert. So let us say this is 2/5/100. So this is also less than 1 and this is converted 0.25. Whole number part is not there. Let us say this 2,534 divided by 10. Try to see the pattern. This numerator is greater than denominator, so this number is more than 1, means there must be whole number part and then fractional part. So how to convert? 1 0 is there. Before this, let me make you clear that if this number is there, whole number, I am writing it here again, 2,534. This is whole number and its fractional part is 0, so it can be written as 0.0. I told you earlier as per the format of fractional number. So 2,534 is equal to 253.0. There may be another 0 also, there may be another 0, there is no problem. So means fractional part is 0. This means, let me make you clear that 2,534 we can understand that decimal is lying here because denominator has 1 0, so this decimal is shifted. Let me put decimal point for timing here. So because this 0 is there, decimal is shifted, 1 0 is there, so decimal is shifted 1 digit on left hand side, so this way, and then this becomes 253 and point and 4. So try to get the pattern. Let me take another example, 2534 divided by 100. So see, again this is whole number part, so decimal can be understood, can be imagined here. How many zeros in denominator? 1 and 2. So to shift this decimal 2 digits on left hand side here, and this number will be 25.34. Try to get the pattern. So let me explain this case also. This 5 is there, so its decimal can be understood here for timing, and 1 0 is there, so decimal will be shifted here, and that is why it is 0. This decimal 1 digit, 0.5. How many zeros are there? 2 zeros, and the decimal of this 25 can be considered here because this is whole number. So how many digits should be shifted? Decimal should be shifted by 2 positions because 2 zeros are there, so this will go here, and this is 0.25. Let me take more examples. Suppose already there is 625.5 and this is divided by 0. So this is a fraction whose denominator is 100, and see, already it is in form of a decimal. So this is whole number part and this is decimal part. So how many zeros are there in denominator? 2 zeros. So this decimal has to be shifted by 2 places. So this will become, this decimal will come here, 6.255. So I hope you understand. Let us take one more example. Suppose 0.3 divided by 10. How to do it? Its decimal is here, and 1 0 is there, so decimal will be shifted 1 place, and this will become this decimal, then 0, and then 3, and I told you only fractional part is there, there is no whole number part, so this will be 0, 0.03. Just watch the pattern, 0.3 divided by 100. How to do it? This decimal will move to 2 digits. So this decimal is there. How many zeros are there in denominator? 2 zeros. So this decimal will shift 2 places on left hand side. Only 1 0 is there. So we can add one more 0 because meaning doesn't change. 0.3 or 0.3 in both cases number is the same, because here also in case of 0.3 whole number part is 0, in case of 0.3 whole number part is 0, so we can add one more 0 here. And how many zeros are there? 1 2. Decimal will be shifted to 2 positions, so this will be point, mark it here, then 0, this 0, then this 0, and then 3, and this is a decimal number, whole number part is nothing, we can add 0. So this is 0.003. I hope the meaning is clear at this stage. Let us take one more example, 5 divided by 1000. How to do that? The decimal, this is whole number, decimal can be assumed here. How many zeros are there? 1, 2, and 3. So this decimal will be shifted by 3 places. One place is already there, another place is not there, put 0, another place put 0. This decimal will come here. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Decimal will be here, and this is point 0, 0, 5. And now this is only fractional part, whole number part is 0, so put 0. So this is the way to convert a fraction into decimal. So in part A we discuss all those fractions whose denominators are 10 or multiples of 10. Now B part. So this B part is any fraction other than first type of fractions. Let us say this is 3 by 4. So how to convert this fraction into decimal? So in this case, this numerator is to be divided by denominator. I am dividing this 3 and by 4. So simple division, and learn the rule. This 3 is less than 4 means we cannot divide 3 by 4. So the rule says that we have to put one decimal, because this number is already less than 1. So only fractional part will be there. There will be no whole number part. So it will start with decimal. As soon as we put decimal, by rule, it is the rule that we get 1 0. So we can place 1 0. Now this is 30 and this is 4. Just like simple division, you divide 4 7s are 28, and this you subtract 28, you got 2. And again another rule, that after putting decimal, whenever we need 1 0, automatically we can get 1 0, because there is no digit here. All the digits we have taken, this 2 is there. So 1 0 will be available. This is by rule. After putting decimal, if we need at any stage 1 0, we can get that. To get more than 1 0, we have to put further 0, just like simple division of numbers, which you have already learned in your previous class. So now it is 20. So 4 5s are 20, and this is subtracted and this gets cancelled. So this is 0.75. See, only fractional part is there. There is no whole number part. So we can write 0.75. So this 3 by 4 is 0.75. So let us convert another fraction, this 30 by 4. So in this case, numerator is greater than denominator. This means this fraction is more than 1, greater than 1, means some whole number part should be there and some fractional part also should be there. So how to convert this in decimal? Again, follow the same process. So what is the rule? This numerator is to be divided by denominator, and this is 4. 30 is greater than 4. There is no need to put decimal. Go simple division process, and 4 7s are and 28, and then subtract. So this is 3, take 1 borrow, this is 10, 10 minus 8, that is 2, and this is 2 and 2, and this gets cancelled. So 2 is there. Now this 2 is less than 4. This means 4 cannot divide 2. So we need 1 0. So put decimal, and because of decimal we shall be getting 1 0. So 4 5s are 0. 4 5s are 20, and this is 20, and this is subtracted, and so we got 7.5. So this 30 by 4 is 7.5. This is how to convert fraction into decimal. Now let us convert decimal to fraction, and we can check our result also, decimal to fraction. So what is the rule? Let us take this example itself, this 0.75. So 0.75 is a decimal number. It has to be converted into fractional number. So let us try to check it. This is 0 means whole number part is 0 and only fractional part is there. So what is the rule? The rule is that you write this number without considering decimal. Let us say this is 0.75. So 0.75, this 5 and this can be written as 0.5, meaning is the same. This can be 0.05, meaning is the same. 0.005 means if you increase the number of zeros on leftmost part of any digit, that meaning does not change. So you understand this. So 505, 005, 0005 all are the same. So this 0.75 means 75. So we can cut it and I am deleting it. So write this number and then see the decimal. After decimal, how many digits are there? 1 and 2. So this will be 100, means if 10 is there, one digit is there, then denominator will be 10. If 2 digits are there, denominator will be 100. If 3 digits are there, denominator will be 1000, like this. So this is 75 by 100. Now you can reduce this fraction. We can cut it 25 threes and 25 fours, and this is equal to 3 by 4. So see, we converted this 3 by 4. We got 0.75 and we convert this 0.75 and we again got 3 by 4. So this way we can convert decimal to fraction and fraction to decimal. Let us take another example and let us say this 2.15 or 2. Let us say this is 2.25. This is a decimal number. We want to convert it into a fractional number. So what is the rule? This I told you, forget decimal, ignore decimal, write the number as it is, 2, 2 and 5. And then you count the number of digits after decimal. So number of digits after decimal, 1 and 2. So 2 zeros and 1 means this denominator will be 100. Now this is a fraction. This is not in the simplest form, so we can reduce it. So how to reduce it? 25 fours, I am cutting it by 25. 25 fours are 100 and 25 nines. So this 9 by 4 and this fraction is 9 by 4. And this is improper fraction because numerator is greater than denominator. We can convert it. How to convert it? You are already aware, 9 and 4, 4 2s are 8 and this is 1 means 2 is whole number and this 1 will be numerator and this will be, so 2 1 by 4. Let us take this 9 by 4 fraction and let us convert it into decimal and let us check what is the result, whether we are getting back the same result or not. So this is decimal to fraction and remember it, 9 by 4, and we are going to convert this 9 by 4 into decimal number. So how to do it? As I told you, this 9, 4 and 4 2s are 8, then this is 1. 1 cannot be divided by 4. We need 1 0. We can put decimal. This is 0, 4 2s are 8 and this is 2 and this 2 is also less than 4, we need 1 0. So I told you, after putting decimal, the rule is that we can get 1 0 whenever we need. So this 0 will be available, and then these 4 5s and this is 20, and this is subtracted, cancel. So this we got 2.25. So see, 2.25 we got 9 by 4, and 9 by 4 we got 2.25. So this is how to convert decimal into fraction and fraction into decimal. Let me take one more example. This is a decimal number 000, 0.00, and this is 2. So how to convert it into fraction? I told you, write the number without considering or ignoring this decimal. So this is 0, 0, 0 and 2. No problem. Then decide about denominator. So after decimal, how many digits are there? After decimal, you have to check on right hand side 1, 2 and 3, means 1 and then 3 zeros. So you can also consider this one is for decimal, and then number of digit 1, 2, 3. So 3 zeros are there. Now come to this part. This 0, 0, 0, 2 means only 2, and therefore this is 2 by 1000, and you can further simplify, and 1 by this is 500. So this is 1 by 500, and this way we can convert decimal into fraction. Again we can convert this fraction into decimal, and we shall be getting the same thing. And let us check it whether we are getting it or not. So this 1 has to be divided. Now we are converting this 1 by 500 into decimal. Let us check what is the result. So this 1 by 500 to be converted into decimal, 1 divided by 500, and this 1 is less, so put a decimal, and then this will become 10 because we shall be getting 0. So this 10 is still less than 500. We need one more 0. So this right in the beginning we need to put 0 to get 0. So this is 0, we got 1 0. Now this 10 is again less than, so because of decimal we got 10, because of this 0 we got this 0, and this is still 100 is less than 500, so we need to put 1 0, and because of this 1 0 we shall be getting 1 0. So now this is 1000, this is 500, and 500 twos are, and that is 1000, and this is subtracted and cancelled. So we got 0.002. Mark it, whole number part is 0, so we can put 0. So 0.002, and we got the same result, and this is 0.002 decimal, this is fraction, and this is fraction, and this is decimal. So students, I hope at this point you can convert decimal into fraction and fraction into decimal. Now come to addition part and subtraction part. Addition and subtraction, just like simple numbers. So suppose 5.2 has to be added to 0.25, and again one more, we are dealing with addition. So let me write it here, addition, and it is so simple, just like simple numbers. So 5.2 plus 0.25 plus 3.35, and like that. So how to add it? The rule is that decimal has to be just exactly below decimal. So write first decimal number 5.2, and then 0.25. So this point should be exactly below this point. Then this is 0, and then this is 25. So you do not need to think about left hand side or right hand side. First, you have to coincide this decimal. So, where is the decimal? Bring this decimal below this decimal, and this is whole number part, this is 3, and this is fractional part, and 3, 5, and do the addition just like simple addition. 5, 5, 10, that is 0, carry is 1. So, 1 and 2, 3, 3, 2, 5, 5, 3, 8, and so 5, 0, 5 and 3, 8, and put decimal below the decimal. So, this is so simple, nothing different from ordinary addition, and same is the case with subtraction. So, in subtraction, let us do some examples. Subtract 5.3 from this 8.9. So, I told you in previous sessions, from part is written in the first row. So, this is 8.9. So, from this has to be subtracted. So, this will be written in the second row, 5.3, and this is the case of subtraction. Put a line, and what is the rule? I told you in previous sessions that the sign of this number in the second row has to be reversed. So, this is minus. Now, this is just like ordinary mathematics. In this case also you have to take care decimal is exactly below decimal. So, 9, and you are subtracting. So, subtract 9, subtract 3 from 9. So, that is 6. 0.5 from 8, and that is 3. So, the result is 3.6. So, 5.3 subtracted from 8.9, result is 3.6. Take another example. Another example is this subtract 5.9, and from 8 let us say this is 4. So, how to do it? Again, from part will be on the top, 8.4, and this is 5.9, and decimal below decimal you have to take care. You have to subtract 9 from 4, 4 is less, you have to take 1 carry, and because of 1 carry this will become 14, and this will become 7, and this is 1 carry, 14 minus 9, and that is 5 point. And now this is 7, 7 minus 5, this is subtraction. So, 7 minus 5, that is 2. So, this is the way to do subtraction. This is not different. Decimal subtraction is not different from ordinary simple subtraction of simple numbers. Only decimal has to be written exactly below the decimal, and these two parts we shall further continue to cover this multiplication and division. And till then, dear students, thank you very much. See you in next video session. Bye.